Hi guys, and welcome to my favourites video for September. I've decided to do one for this month. I won't go into the whole reasons that I have said in my previous two favourites videos, all about favourites videos. But yeah, so the things that I've been loving, or I did love, I should say, in September. First off is this. Not the cardboard box, but what came in the cardboard box. And this is called a cool pillow. I don't actually have it to show you because it is actually on my bed. But I bought this, I think, at the beginning of August, maybe the end of July. But I didn't actually use it until the end of August. And then I used it twice in September. And it's amazing. I suffer quite badly with headaches and also migraines. Touch wood, not overly frequently, but when I do, they are debilitating. They are excruciatingly painful. And I had a migraine in September, and I lay on my bed with it, and it helped. It made me comfortable, because when I have a migraine, my eyes hurt. There's no way. I can't get comfortable. But I know that to get rid of it, I need to sleep. So I need to get comfortable enough to sleep. And this cool pillow is amazing. It's like how do you describe it? It's almost like this waterproof sort of material, and there's a little stopper on it which you open, and then you pour water in. So it looks like that. And then you pour the water in, and then it makes it cool. It has gel in the pillow, and it makes the pillow cooling, and then you slip that inside your pillowcase, and you lie against it, and it is so cooling. I didn't think it would be as cooling as it is. When you touch it, it's cool, but it doesn't feel overly cooling. But when you actually lay against it, the cooler it gets, and it just helped me go to sleep. When I wake up, I felt better. It was just really, really good. And then last weekend, I think it was, I'm not sure when this video will go up, it might be last weekend or the weekend before, I actually came down with some sort of sickness bug, and I woke up and my head was pounding. I just felt sick. And every time I went to lay down, I'd feel ill. My head, I got so hot. I was overheating, and it just really, really helped me sleep. When I was sort of recovering from the actual sickness of it, it helped me go to sleep and make me feel better. So this is brilliant. If you can find one, I highly recommend getting one. I actually got mine where I work. This gift company kind of come, I think it's every 6 to 8 weeks. It's a bit like Avon. They drop like a box of samples in. You can look through the samples and then order anything that you want, and then they come back and then you basically have your order. So I thought I would try it, and it's been absolutely amazing. I think I only paid £6 for it as well. So it was a total bargain, and it's been amazing. Another thing that I've been loving in September, I started swimming again. It was something I was doing last year, but I was swimming with a friend, and then the friend basically just lost interest. So I didn't want to go on my own. But I've been swimming after work. I currently only 1 day a week, but I swim continuously for an hour once a week after work, and I've really been enjoying it. I've done it every week in September. Yeah. I've been doing it for, well, at the time I'm recording this video, for 4 weeks in a row. So yeah, I'm really enjoying getting back into swimming. So that's good. Something else I really enjoyed this month, where I live, a new store has opened up called B&M, and it's a little bit like The Range, Home Bargains. It's like a combination of the two. It's like a affordable sort of, I don't know how to describe it. It's almost, when you walk in, it's almost a little bit like you get an IKEA feel about it, but it's not. It's basically like they sell food, drinks, I think there's clothes, like toiletries, and they even sell like furniture, games. It's just a sort of interesting store to go into, and I went twice last month, once with my family, and well, my mum and my brother. We popped in like the week after it opened, and then I went one evening with my friend, and there's just a lot of bargains to be had on things like drinks and sweets, and they sell American candy and Twinkies and things like that. It was just a really interesting store, and I'm looking forward to going back there and having a look through their Christmas things. So yeah, I really enjoyed that. Something else I really love this month is this guy. I should say September, not this month. We are currently in October. I am absolutely in love with Bob. If you don't know, I love Minions. If you follow me on Instagram, you're probably aware of it. But I absolutely love the Minions. And there's a story behind this guy. In August, not September, August, the end of August, it was my granddad's birthday. And we went out for a meal. And in the restaurant, they had grabber machines where, you know, you put £1 in and you try to grab a toy. And I desperately tried to win this one here, because it's Bob from the actual Minion film. And he's got his little like teddy bear, and he's got his different coloured eyes and his little coat. I just absolutely fell in love with him. And me and my brother were desperately trying to win one. And we must have spent, I don't know, £5 or £6 or something like that, trying to win it. And we stepped away from the machine, and a guy came up, and he literally got this one that we had been trying to win on the first go. I literally almost had a temper tantrum in the middle of the restaurant because I was so gutted, and I was actually wearing a Minion t-shirt at the time, so I looked like I was about 5. It was. Now I look back on it, it was quite embarrassing, but at the time I was literally on the verge of tears. And I told a friend all about it, and then a week or so later, this guy turned up on my doorstep. So yeah, it was a really sweet present from a friend, and I love it so much. So yeah, Bob. A TV show. I don't watch an awful lot of TV. There are a few sort of staple shows that I like, but actual TV, very rarely watch it. But I've been loving the TV show Hunted on Channel 4. If you're in the UK and you haven't watched it, I highly suggest catching up on it. It's a brilliant TV show. It's basically where ordinary citizens go on the run. They're being treated like they're fugitives, so they've obviously applied to be on the show. So when they find out that they're going to be on it, they walk up to them and go, "You're a fugitive, you're on the run," and they have an hour to sort of get things together and get out of the area. And then what they have is these top, I think it's about 30 top intelligence people that have hunted down terrorists, criminals, things like that. So like top surveillance people, investigators, policemen, IT experts. They are all then trying to find these people. It's like a glorified hide and seek, and the idea is that the people have to stay on the run, go under the radar for as long as possible, and it's basically asking the question, in today's society, can you actually disappear in the UK? They're not allowed to leave the UK. They basically have to try and stay hidden in the UK. So it's like a game of hide and seek, and I've absolutely been loving it. I'm a little bit obsessed with it. Brilliant TV show. And then my last favourite for September will be my favourite book of the month, and that is Queen of Shadows by Sarah J Maas. It took me 2 weeks to read this in September, but I really, really, really enjoyed it. I can't spoil it for you guys, obviously. I talked about this in my wrap-up, but it's just an epic series, and it just gets more epic with each book. It's just absolutely fantastic, and if you haven't checked out this series yet, guys, you really, really need to. It's amazing. I would say that this scarf is a favourite for September, but this is the first time I've actually properly worn it. I bought it in September. It was a bargain. I think it was originally £4 in Primark, and it went down to £2. And I just love this grey, and the blue isn't coming off like true to colour on the camera. It's much more vibrant, much more. It's not neon, but it's bright. And yeah, I'm just a little bit in love with this. It's got a little bit cold. I actually did have a short sleeve top on, but it's gotten a little bit cold, so I just threw the scarf on, and I love this print. I have one very similar that is grey, and instead of blue flowers, it's like a neon orangey pink. So I'm a big fan of scarves, and I'm a little bit in love with this one. So that's all my favourites for September, guys. If you've watched Hunted, let me know in the comments down below, because I'd love to know what you're thinking of it. Also, if you've read Queen of Shadows, let me know in the comments down below. No spoilers though, just in case anybody reads them that hasn't read it. And yeah, that's everything for now, guys, and I'll see you all soon. Bye for now.